The nominations for the Nobel Peace Prize began this month. Official sources note that until now, the committee has received 318 proposals. Of this total, 211 are for individuals and 107 for organizations. A broad international group is calling on the Nobel Committee to award this prestigious prize to Cuba's Henry Reeve medical contingent. From Havana, our correspondent Nayara Tardo has the story.
People from all over the world support the petition to award the Nobel Peace Prize to the Cuban medical brigade Henry Reeve for its generous work in the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, in spite of the United States campaign to discredit its health missions.
I think they deserve it. I feel they deserve it. The world thanks them, and therefore I think it would be fair for them to receive the Nobel Peace Prize.
This is a campaign based on what Commander Fidel Castro said when on September 9, 2005, he created the Henry Reeve Brigade. This day was also historic because the first batch of Latin American physicians graduated from the Latin American School of Medicine. That extraordinary feat that only a sovereign, independent, socialist country like Cuba, a poor country of the Third World, has been able to do, and does until today.
Since the beginning of the COVID-19 pandemic, Cuba has sent medical brigades to more than 60 countries affected by the virus. This week, writers from all over the world that participated in the 30th International Poetry Festival in Medellin, Colombia, also supported this petition.
They've become a symbol of people who are fighting in the world, in countries that are not theirs, in countries where they were not born, but as a magnanimous expression of a new man who is born in Cuba and who has been dedicated to others, which have risked their life for the lives of many people, and that is the symbol we want to see in the world. And we join other thousands of people in the world that support this candidacy.
Meanwhile, the international solidarity movement has expressed its repudiation to Donald Trump's nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize, the president of the country, which is the epicenter of the pandemic in the region, with more than 53,000 cases every day.
When we learned that Donald Trump, President of the United States, had been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize, we felt shame. But at the same time, we were not surprised that the person who nominated him is an extreme right-wing representative in the Norwegian parliament, who was already postulated him before. This deputy made this request based on something terrible for us, which is what we call the shame of the century, the so-called deal of the century.
According to many voices around the world, awarding these medical brigades dedication to others in the most dangerous situations is an act of justice and recognition that these doctors deserve.
Nayara Tardo, TeleSUR, La Habana.